Government alone cannot address the challenges of gender inequality as well as ending the scourge of gender-based violence in South Africa. This, of course, is according to the Minister in the Presidency responsible for women, youth and persons with disability, Maite Nkoana-Mashabane. Her message comes as the country starts to commemorate Women's Month in August.
Government launching a National Women's Month starting on Thursday. This year marks the 63rd anniversary of the historic Union Building's Women's March against apartheid pass laws. Decades on, the challenges remain. Unemployment, one of the biggest. Now, renewed calls for the private sector to play a bigger role.
We are a young country. When my mother was young, it was okay not to employ a woman. In fact, when stats were written, particularly on the figures of unemployment, it really didn't count black women. That's where we come 25 years ago. So if you say, does private sector come to the party? The answer is yes and no.
Also a jab at the education system for not producing entrepreneurs to alleviate unemployment among women and young people.
But also in our education system, no blame to anybody. The UK started there, where you educate your children to get masters and achieve masters and what. They were not educating their youth to be self-employed.
Meanwhile, the United Nations says women still experience discrimination and multiple forms of violence at home, work and public spaces.
The UN is calling for governments all over the world to account for progress towards gender equality and to renew their commitments to the realization of gender equality for all. Urgent, intentional and cooperative action is required across sectors. The UN stands ready to support South Africa in accelerating its efforts to realize equality in this generation.
The official National Women's Day celebrations on August 9th will be held in Vryburg in the northwest. Sipho Sturman, SABC News in Pretoria.